Hey YouTube, NCG here, bringing to you guys a deck profile again on the YGO Pros. Now this is a concept that I've literally just like minutes before starting recording this video, I just came up with while testing with a deck that I just recently made. I thought, hang on a minute, this could work with this, and so I sent it to one of my friends who's trying to improve his deck of what I'm going to be showing to you, and that's in the title. And he loves the idea, and so if I share it to you guys on here, the idea that I come up with just now. So I'm not sure if someone's already come up with this. If they have, then I lose. I lose the converse. But I want to share it to you guys. So here it is, Cyber Ojama. So over here in the EU, or just actually over in general, I'm so used to just like being EU. We've just got all the Ojama stuff, all the newest Ojama support. Now originally it's all made for Chaz themed, so it's made for like the V to Z's and of course AUECs. But it also supports Cyber Dragons, which is also quite funny. So it's all focused around the Ojama modification spell card, which you can reveal Light Machine Fusion from your extra deck and banish any number of Ojama monsters from your hand, face up on the field and or in your graveyard, and special summon those materials are listed on that revealed fusion monster from your hand, deck or graveyard, equal to the number of banished Ojamas. And then you can banish it from the graveyard, shuffle the Ojamas back into your deck, and then draw a card. So it's consistency as well. So obviously, you're going to be revealing Cyber End Dragon, which just lists 3 Cyber Dragons, and then you're going to summon Cyber Dragon from your deck, and then from your graveyards, either Dre or Core. So it's absolutely nuts. Just literally being able to, you know, get your 3 Cyber Dragons out from your anywhere. And then you can start doing some of your Nova plays, your Infinity plays, your Fusion plays with your Rampage, your other Fusion Contact plays with your Mega Fleet, your Link plays, your Cleafort Genius, and your Decode and your Proxy. Literally all of this crazy stuff that you can start just going ham with, just by resolving Ojama modification. So I'm going to run through the deck, some of the choices, and explain why I picked some of these cards. So starting off with the monsters, we have 20 monsters of 3 Cyber Dragons, 2 Dry, 3 Core, 3 Galaxy Soldier, 2 Ojama Green, 2 Yellow, 2 Black, and 3 Blue. 3 Cyber Dragon is like standard in all Cyber Dragon decks. You gotta play 3 Cyber Dragon. I've only gone for 2 Dre because of its it does help with your rank 5 plays, but the fact that then you're locked into machines that turn is a bit of a downside. But I want to play 2 just for like the more Cyber Dragon names in general for your Ojama modification, everything else. And 3 Core is also standard in every Cyber Dragon build. On normal summon, it grabs you your Cyber Repair Plants, and you can also banish it from the graveyard and summon the Cyber Dragon from anywhere, so including itself. So Cyber Dragon Core is really good for that. 3 Galaxy Soldier, because not only you can ditch the Cyber Dragons, but you can also ditch all of the Ojamas because they're all lights, and it also searches itself, and then it gets you more level 5s for your Cyber Dragon Nova plays, more machines for your Klee play. Galaxy Soldier is all around amazing. I've gone for 2 green, 2 black, and 2 yellows because if you do open one of them, like your Oja magic can't resolve, and you don't want to be having that in situation. So that's why I've gone for 2 of each. Again, it's not exactly having terrible in your hand because again they are discardable by Galaxy Soldier. And then more cards in your hand means that if you do have your Ojama modification, you can still resolve it. Because you don't have to banish 3, just banish any number. So at very worst, you can play modification. If you have like an Ojama in your hand, you can play modification, reveal Cyber End Dragon, summon Cyber Dragon from your deck. So like having these in your hand isn't terrible. And I've gone for 3 blue because it's a nice, if you're going first, it's a nice first turn play if you did brick, because it happens, guys, it does happen bricking. We all can't have like unbreakable decks. So having like Ojama Blue where you can just like summon it, crash into something, and you can grab your 2 Ojamas, so you can grab your magic and your modifications, stuff like that. So that's why we play the blue at 3. Spells now we have 3 Cyber Repair Plants, 3 modifications, 3 Ojama Magic, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Twin Twisters, 1 Overload Fusion, and 2 Power Bond. Cyber Repair Plants, simple standard. You're playing Cyber Dragons, you play Repair Plant, you can grab any one of your light machines. Modification, I've gone through all of this. I've gone through this card so much now already, so you all understand why it's in here. Ojama Magic, if it's sent from your hand or field to the graveyard, you can add each of the original Ojamas from your deck to your hand. We do have ways to discard it, we do have ways to pop it. So Ojama Magic we should be resolving most of the times, if not all the time, to then get our Ojamas and fulfill Ojama Machine, Ojama modification to the best. Foolish Burial, ditching a core is really handy, so that's why I play it. Monster Reborn, you can either revive any of your monsters in the main deck, but you can also revive your monsters in the extra. Being able to revive an Infinity and then suck up something, or Nova to make an Infinity and then suck up something, is just really, really good. Dark Hole, this can be Regeki for, you know, since the Kyber set has been released. But Dark Hole is also actually pretty good in this deck, because if you do have like a dead monster on the field and you just want to like summon a Cyber Dragon or something, it might happen. You can just blow up the field and summon your Cyber Dragon and go off. 2 Twin Twisters. The Twin Twister is not only good for the back row removal, because we are like a big damage deck. So we just want to go for the big damage, and we don't want to fear like be running into back row. Twin Twisters also fulfills the fact that you can like discard Ojama Magic and then pop back row and then search off the Ojama Magic. But you can also set Ojama Magic, discard 1 for Twin Twisters, pop a back row on your opponent and pop Ojama Magic and resolve it twice, and you can grab all of your Ojamas from your deck. So that's like, you've got some really good plays here with Twin Twisters. Overload Fusion, because if we do pull it off, we will be having Cyber Dragons in the graveyard, so we can then play Overload Fusion, make the Rampage Dragon, pop some back row, send more stuff, and continue going on with some plays. 2 Power Bond. This little fusion spell ratio is like completely personal preference. I'm even thinking of dropping out a Power Bond for second Overload, so I feel like I'm going to be resolving Overload more than Power Bond. But it's completely up to you. I do like the Power Bomb, being able to go into a Twin Dragon and a Cyber End Dragon, and even Rampage Dragon, just like have massive monsters. It's just like too fun. And for the traps, I only play 3, which is the Ojama Party. This also is our way to set off the Ojama Magic, because we can add an Ojama card and then discard it. So we can add Ojama Magic and then discard it, get the 3 Ojamas, machine, go off. So that's the main deck. The extra deck is pretty like, it's just literally combo pieces in the extra deck. It's just literally things I'm going to be summoning, things I'm going to be needing, things that are going to extend my plays. So the Cyber End Dragon, because you have to have a good target for the Ojama simulation. So you select Cyber End Dragon to summon your Cyber Dragons. 2 Mega Fleet Dragons, because it's like the best out at the moment, considering we have the Cyber Dragons. We can literally out any extra deck monster. The 1 Fortress Dragon, this is one of those things where you can take out and have it in your side deck, and in case you're in those like heavy machine matchups, and you can have like something else in the main deck, maybe like a Link 4 and like a Borlo Dragon. Cyber Twin Dragon, just in case you want to go for the Power Bond, make just Twin Dragon, he's there. 2 Rampage Dragons is the fusion you will be going into the most. 2 Infinities and 3 Novas. This is an odd ratio, but it makes sense for the fact you're never gonna go into 3 Infinities. If you go into 3 Infinities, Infinity's clearly not working, so stop going into Infinity. So I only play 2 Infinities because you at most play 1, and the second one's there for the option just in case. But 3 Nova, because Nova is going to be making all of your plays work. It's going to be continuously bringing back monsters for you. He can make himself big and beefy, kind of like he's got his own little power bond inside of him. So Nova at 3, I think in this kind of build is just absolutely like a must. You should be playing it, or at least trying it out. And I only play 3 links, so it's like 3 standard links, to literally give you as many zones as possible. So the 1 Decode Talker for like your finish off link, the 1 Cleethought Genius because it only takes 2 machines and it points downwards, and the 1 Proxy Dragon for the one that you make after your first link to point sideways for you, so it opens up more zones. And that, guys, is the deck, and I hope you all enjoyed it. It is a crazy concoction that I have literally, as I said, just came up with on the spot as I was testing out my own Chaz deck, IRL. I just like literally read Ojama Simulation. I was like, I can use it with Cyber Dragons. Like, it's a Cyber Dragon card in a way. So I hope this gave you ideas for your own personal Cyber Dragon decks and your own personal Ojama decks. You never know. And until next time, guys, keep having fun.